Okay, guys, so since the last video, we got an alert that we have to change up some of the language in the video, so that's what we gonna do. The Njcip crew can adapt to any environment, so we gonna roll it. I'm gonna come with stronger words. Let's roll. So after the guards end up getting the situation contained and taking Jason, Pat, and Rodney up out of there, everybody just started going back to their regular scheduled program like nothing hadn't happened. Now, everybody's so dirty in prison, Donnie takes it upon himself after seeing how weak the D-Sword was. He goes back there and he takes his whole crew back there and they run on them boys. Boom, boom, bang, bang. What now? Now the D-Sword back there getting stomped out. But in the process of them getting stomped out, a dude named Mario that's with the D-Sword runs back to his rack and he come back with a blade. Yeah, let's get it, let's get it. Now he's swinging his blade and he ain't touching nothing but air. He just swinging it. So everybody falling back from the fight. Now in the last prison I was in, this would have ended the fight. But instead, a dude named Slick, who was with the network boys, ran up behind him. Yeah, let me go. And when Slick put him in the forward Nelson, he dropped the blade. When I tell you they worked them boys overtime, and they worked this boy even more. Boom, boom, to the body. Bam, bam. To his face. Boom. Then they threw him on the ground. You want to play with Blaze? They stomped this boy until he was foaming from the mouth. So after they finished doing what they was going to do to them, you see Donnie walking back. When he passed by us, he tells Titus, say, my boy, I'm gonna need that little issue by the end of the day tomorrow, you heard me? Now we going insane asking Titus, man, what are you talking about? He need an issue from you. Titus had got caught up in these gambling games and started placing bets and he was losing. So he was into this man for 50 bucks. So after we started getting on Titus' head, we all started trying to see what kind of money we got. So we come up with $14. So after we realize we ain't got this money, we go walk up to Donnie and try to come up with something. Say, Donnie, bro, man, all we got is $14, bro. Can we come up with some kind of payment plan or something? Say, my boy, I don't do all that payment plan, but what y'all could do is go back to y'all section and get the out my face until y'all got the rest of my money, man. Now we walking back to our racks and Donnie yell out, since y'all want to get on that disrespectful and click up and help them, I need my money by the end of the day from all y'all. Now we sitting back on our side just burning up because we ain't got no way to come up with this money and we just yelling at Titus. And while we getting on Titus' head, we see Donnie and the network boys come walk back up to us. Say, man, I got a proposition for y'all. I seen you came back in here from visitation with a whole bunch of stuff and y'all just got it back there from K and them. You give me all that stuff and me and your boy got to catch a one-on-one. So now we got to give up all the stuff that my girl just gave me on the visitation to save Titus. And we telling him, hey, bro, you gonna do this one-on-one. And Titus sitting up there, say, bro, I can't do nothing with that dude, bro. Man, that dude there got them hands, bro. Say, man, you gonna fight dude, bro. You gonna fight dude, bro. We gonna beat you, bro. When I tell you we gotta go around the board for about 15 minutes with this dude just to get him to fight Donnie, cause he done seen what Donnie done did to the mother boys and he don't want nothing to do with it. So finally we done gathered up all the stuff and we go walk over there to Donnie rack and drop it all on Donnie rack. And Donnie say, boy, I tell your boy, be ready in 15 minutes. I'm gonna be at the back. So now we walking Titus to the back. He thinking hard. You could tell he's scared. Now Titus and Donnie at the back getting ready to lock. Bam! Donnie busts Titus' nose and his mouth straight off the ripper. The first two punches, bam, bam. Okay, let's go. Bam, bam. Oh, you want box? Bam, bam, bam. Oh, boom, boom. What? Bow. Titus had to found his groove, but Donnie had to hit him with a lick and dropped him. Look at him. Bow, bow. Now when Titus get up, Donnie's just at the point to he humiliating Titus. So we don't even care what the cost is. We rush in there and break up the fight or whatever, and ain't nothing come about it. So they break up the fight, and we all go our separate ways. Now, when we back at the rack and we patching Titus up, he tells her, yeah, bro, I know he got me, and he caught me with that good one and dropped me, but dude ain't hitting hard like that, bro. Me and Lego just kind of laughing to ourselves and clowning Titus a little bit. So he getting mad at the situation. Now, when his nose finally do stop dripping, he go walk back over to Donnie. Man, let's run it back one more time. Now, the dude, Donnie, just looking like, man, I just whooped this dude. And for a second, you could see that Donnie, he really ain't want to go back in there with him. I'm gonna let Ben get in there with you because you ain't on my level, boy. So him and Ben heading to the back. So they get back there and they putting their hands up. They doing their little movement before they start swinging. Now, Ben is another big cocky dude. So what he do is and then he grabs Titus, picks him up, and slams him on his head. Now, Titus is out at this point. But the dude, Ben, don't stop. Yeah, man, chill out, man. He out, man. Go ahead, man. He out. So me and Andrew rush in there and kind of stop Ben from stomping him because he just taking it overboard. So we done broke up the fight. Now, while we back there trying to wake Titus up, they walking off laughing. You better get that boy some no-dos. So we end up having to carry Titus back to his rack because he just that gone. This dude just stomped him while he was out. So that just put him more and more into that mind state to where Titus ain't even know where he was. So for the rest of that day, me and Lako heated. We just kind of look after Titus all night and make sure he good. Sleep late, lose weight. So after not getting much sleep that night, they didn't call for morning chow. So we get up and we go to morning chow. Now, as I get my tray and I'm heading to sit down, I see this little dude, he just got his head down like this and tears just running down his face. Now, I'm sitting directly across from him. So I can see the dude that's sitting on side of him. He a big dude. He bumps the little dude and the little dude slides him his tray. And he cleans the little dude tray off. So I taps Lako. I say, man, look at this, bro. I say, you know what they done did to this little man. So right as I'm saying that, you see Lil One get up out his seat real fast, and he goes to swinging. And when he's swinging, every time he swing, you see red stuff just shooting everywhere, and all you see is the big dude. Get him, go, help me, go, dude, I'll get him. Lil One ain't playing with him. Lil One got him all on the floor. Boom, boom, boom. Them rubber bullets had to stretch Lil One clean out. They was catching him all in the face. And you could tell the shotguns had to caught everybody off guard because everybody was, startled because the shot was loud. We in like the cafeteria. It was an echo you wouldn't even believe from each shot. So by the time they finished hitting Lil One with the rubber bullets, Lil One was almost under the tables. And the big dude had them panic. He done ran out the cafeteria. We don't even see him no more. So the COs end up hog-tying Lil One, put the bag over his head, and take him out the cafeteria, and they tell us all, bang your trays. Now we all get up and bang our trays in the trash, and then we headed back to the dorm. See, once something like this happened, everybody be rushing. So we know when we get in the dorm, man, look for anything, because things gonna start popping off left and right. As soon as we get back in the dorm, a dude named Reggie and a dude they call Cuz, they start getting into a full-on blade fight. To show you how little they think about life, the network boys start taking bets on who about to get stretched out. Come on. Bam, yeah. Oh, you got me? I ain't got you. I got you now. So Cuz end up slashing Reggie across his eye, and Reggie can't see, so Cuz just go in on him. When I tell you this dude Cuz ain't have no mercy on Reggie, he's on the floor giving Reggie the business. And you see Manny taking his time, grabbing the key, opening the door. Now you can see the COs in the block taking their time, putting their gear on, and this man on the floor getting the business. Bag up. For some reason, when they come in here, they don't even give Cuz the business. They just order him to bag up and get down, drop the weapon, and put his hand behind his head. So that's what he do, and they cuff him up, and they take him out of here. Now, when they take him out of here, oh boy, lay here for about 4-5 more minutes before help even come for him. So the medics end up coming, they end up patching this dude up and taking him out of there, and this dude leave out of here faint. He barely even got a pulse when they take him out of here. So they take him out of here, Manny and one of his little helpers start mopping up the floor. So after all that happened and calmed down, today we decide to go watch TV. So as we going up to where the TV at and have a seat, you see about 4 or 5 nice-sized dudes. I hope y'all about to watch what we about to watch, because we got a show that's about to come on. Now in this prison And this particular dorm, they big on the stories. Now, for everybody that don't know what that is, that's like your soap operas, Young and the Restless, As the World Turned, all that. They love watching that. So Lako said something to one of the big dudes, and they get into it. They going backwards and forward. Now, I don't care how long you be in this dorm, you will never know each individual face because there's so many people scattered throughout this big old dorm. Lako and old boy getting heated, and all of a sudden you see about 5 more dudes come running over there. What this is? So soon as he say that and we all about to get into a big old fight, the doors pop open. And it's C.O. Vonda. Now, when C.O. Vonda come in, she come in with the D.O., Director of Operations. And she got a pad in her hand, and she calling for all the new inmates. All new inmates, I need you up here front and center. Now, we noticed that she can't do too much because she with the Director of Operations, but she keep glancing around the dorm for Rodney. And you can see it's frustrating her because she can't see where Rodney at. So as we walking up to the front to go see what she want, one of the older inmates look at us and say, yeah, go sign up for that draft, boy. The draft? So as we get up to C.O. Vonda, she begin to tell us, so all y'all inmates have reached our maximum exposure, so I need all y'all to sign this paper. Y'all signing up for workforce. Now, I'm excited as hell. If that's what the draft is, sign me up. Now, we all signed the paper to get our workforce ID, and we'll know what our job is when we get the ID. So C.O. Vonda and the D.O. leaves out, and all the inmates go back to doing what they doing. But Donnie walking around the prison collecting his money, and all of a sudden you see the door swing back open. It's C.O. Vonda by herself. Where the hell is Rodney? She got a look of pure terror on her face, walking back there to the D-Sword looking for Rodney, and she asking them, and they explain to her. Now, in the middle of them explaining to her, she takes off and goes towards the network boss. Now, y'all gotta remember, she had just gave Rodney a whole bunch of different saran wrap packages, and now she looking for her money, and she don't see Rodney, and they telling her what didn't happen, and she cuts them off. Now, when she get almost up to the network boss, she immediately pulls out her stun gun. What I do, C.O. Vonda? Where the hell is Donnie at? Now, Donnie done stopped collecting his money, and he done went hid somewhere. Now, C.O. Vonda is searching the whole dorm looking for Donnie, and she find him hiding in the showers. What did you do, man? And the dude, oh yeah, you did. Dan, who listen? Dan, you listen. When I tell you C.O. Vonda just beat and shocked this boy to sleep, she come out the bathroom and walk back up to the D-Sword, and she tells Jimmy, I'ma need you to catch Rodney slack. And where the hell is Reggie at? When Jimmy tells C.O. Vonda what happened with Cuz and Reggie, she loses her mind and storm out the dorm. Now, we hadn't heard 2 or 3 words out of Titus all day, but all of a sudden, Titus get out of his bed and strike out running. Crunch time. He done caught Donnie when he got up and came out the bathroom. Yeah, I'm about to show you today. Yeah. Bow, bow, bow. Huh? Come here. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, bow. Come on, Donnie. Bow, bow. Titus was back there stretching Donnie out like elastic. Now, I give you, C.O. Vonda had just put a whooping on him, but in prison, none of that don't matter. You better be ready at any time. So they couldn't stand to see Titus back there stretching Donnie, so Ban go running back there. Now, his love for Donnie is through the damn roof. So his heart must be fluttering seeing Donnie getting slaughtered back there. So he done ran in the middle and then stole on Titus. Bam! That lick ain't touched Titus' face good and seemed like the whole dorm was running back there with smiles on their face. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Boom. Ben ain't like you, boy. We found out Ben used to be with the shit divers, and he had tried to go at this dude named Bogenwalk. Now, after they done stumped Ben out for a while, everybody started falling back. But Bogenwalk is just still in tune, just stomping this man and stomping this man. So they trying to pull Bogenwalk off this man. I'm gonna see you out of here. That last stomp, Ban's head hit the concrete so hard, his head started running. He was leaking uncontrollably. Some of the network boys started running to Manny to go get help. Ban ain't moving at all. So Manny leaves out and goes out to the guard block. By the time the guards take their time and come in, Ban just laying there leaking by himself. Even his own boys was taking Donnie back to the rack. And he was just there by himself, not moving, leaking. So when the guards get up to Band, they put a neck brace on Band and they wait for help. The help come, they put a leak bag around Band head, put him on a stretcher, and take him out of here. Now, once they take Band out of here, we just sitting on Laco Rack, chilling, talking, then all of a sudden some dudes just rushed us. Boom, 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 boom. Now, when it first happened, we didn't know who they was and what this was about until we actually caught up with the fight and was able to fight them off. And then we realized this was the dude about Laco and the TV issue. But when we catch up and start fighting these dudes, we end up fighting them out, but they stomp us out raw. Now, they done stomped us out, they walking out from us. They turn around and say, y'all done made some enemies for life. Next time we coming with them blades. We done got into some real serious stuff with some old timers all over Bold and the Beautiful. Now, we over there by my rack, licking our wounds, cause they done bust us up real decent. Now, we just sitting on my rack, and we see the D-Sword packing soap, batteries, anything they can put in socks, making pound socks. So me and Laco politely get up and go get them toothbrush weapons we made when we first got up in here, cause ain't no telling what's about to pop off. So while we doing that, we see the D-Sword walking, they creeping, putting their fingers over their lip like be quiet, and then these dudes just take off on the network boys. Bow! Oh yeah! Bow! Bow! Oh, where you going? Huh? Bam! Bam! Oh no! Bow! Bow! What? Bam! There you go! Boo! 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 Man, they swinging them socks and catching the network boys every way they turn and look. Now, since I've been in here, I never seen the Razor Blade boys react to anything or get involved with nothing. But this day, they ran towards where Donnie and them was. Boom, 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 bam. Oh no, that's Cuz right there. Bam, 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 bam. And they stomped D-Sword out. You would have never knew that Donnie and Timo was cousins. They first cousins. They mamas or sisters. But they live so separate, you will never know. Man, now we sitting there like, man, it's going down. At any given moment, anything can pop off, cause this going back to back to back. So all that then kind of calmed down, and the time then passed by, and we back sitting there playing cards. So now the door pop open, and then you hear the inmates start hollering, draft committee, they go to draft, better watch out for the draft. Today is the first day we lay our eyes on C.O. Dunbar. Now, they call him C.O. Dunbar, but he done made rank. He's now Lieutenant Dunbar. So he walks in the dorm, and he takes a good look around, and he points at this dude and say, hey, Bordy, come here, Bordy. Get your ass up and move it. This big old tall look like he about 7 feet tall with a speech problem, points at this young man and tell him, move it, come with me. And he takes this dude out the dorm. The best way I could describe Lieutenant Dunbar is a bigger Mike Tyson. His voice a little deeper, but he got the same speech problem as Mike Tyson. And it's just something about the dude that just said perverted. Big, tall, red, bumpy face, sleepy eye, high booty walking, and he goes around violating inmates. He's another Sergeant Larry, and he's one of the guards that's over workforce. Him and Sergeant Milligan. Now we dealing with this all over again. When Lieutenant Dunbar brings this guy back in the dorm, you can see he's distraught. He's tore up. He's crying. He just don't know how to control himself. And the whole dorm is talking about what just happened to this young man. Okay, now we all caught up. So when we come back, we're going to be starting workforce. We're going to pick it up from there. So another thing I want to tell you guys, I'm leaving out Wednesday, which is tomorrow. And I'm going to kind of be coming up doing lives. So if you guys want to tune in, you know, to see the progress as I go out to meet these guys with the script and to see how we're going to do this, I'm going to be doing lives. You know, you're welcome to chime in if you want to and give me suggestions or questions to ask and different things like that. I'm actually meeting 2 different producers, but I don't know how much I would be allowed to film or have on live. But I'm going to try to do as much as I can with you guys. I want you guys involved with almost every step of this. So I'm going to be going up live. So you have the option to chime in or don't chime in, you know. So when I do come on live, just know that's what it would be about.